JC here for retirecheap.asia. I did a video recently, sort of my rebuttal towards somebody who wrote a book called Thailand, Dangerous Destination, saying it was one of the most dangerous places to vacation or to live. And I disagree with that. And I mentioned that a lot of this stuff is just common sense. Take responsibility, be polite, be courteous, and you'll stay out of trouble if you're in Thailand. But there's one thing I do want to mention that isn't, I don't pull any punches. Not everything I say is great. I want you to know both sides of the story. So one thing I want to talk about, I just did a video for our members about transportation from Chiang Mai and Bangkok to Hue Hin and your choices. One thing I mentioned in there, and I want to reiterate to all the YouTube viewers as well, if you're coming over and you're traveling around Thailand, there's a number of ways you can travel. There's airlines you can travel which are cheap, and I recommend one in particular if you saw that video. And so you also have train travel, and train travel is getting better. It has had some derailments and stuff like that in the really recent past, but they're working on all that. They now have cement railroad ties in place of the wooden ones that have made it better. They're getting new locomotives and some new cars as well. They're talking about hooking up, I think it was with China, if I'm not mistaken. They're going to create a double rail track in different places to make it safer. So rail travel is also a great option. Most of the people that travel around Thailand are traveling either in minivans or in buses. Now, how do I feel about minivans and buses? Well, they're more dangerous for sure. The minivan drivers think that they're on race car tracks, and which isn't the case. I actually used to race automobiles, and we're all going the same direction. We're all very schooled and very skillful. I can't say that about the minivan drivers. And the buses are a little safer because of the size. But I do want to mention something. In May of 2014, a new law went into effect, which I think is great. And this is a seatbelt law in Thailand. Now, why would a seatbelt law in Thailand be good? Because of situations like this. Like, they travel too close when they're traveling. In the States, when we take our driver's license test, there's a, for every 10 miles an hour, you want to leave one car length. They don't do that here. So it's more dangerous. The great thing about May 2014 is they enacted the seatbelt law in Thailand. Before 2014, if you got in a minibus or a van, if you could find the seatbelts, a lot of times they wouldn't even work. You'd try and lock the seatbelt, and it wouldn't even lock. Now, because of this law, there's a 5,000 baht fine if you don't have a seatbelt on. And they actually work. You can find they work. And a lot of buses or transportation, public transportations, will actually come around and tell you put your seatbelt on, which is a really good thing. It's going to save a lot of lives in Thailand. As you can see, this bus hit something. My guess would be they're traveling too close and couldn't stop. So they ran into something. Now, if you're looking at the top, the double deck, those people in the top, the only thing separated them and the outside world was a seatbelt and some glass which didn't stay in. So I want to reiterate to all you, my job is to inform you and educate you, hopefully entertain you as well, but I'm not going to pull any punches. That's just the way I roll. Use your seatbelt when you're in Thailand. Look for it. If you get a seat in a bus or a minivan that you can't find the seatbelt, it's not working, ask to be moved to one that does, because I want you to stay safe while you're here. And this is one of those things that it's common sense back home, but over here, because nobody else does it, you might get a little lax in that. I don't want you to have any problems. So when you're in Thailand, make sure you wear a seatbelt, okay? JC signing off. Remember, when it comes to staying safe in Thailand, there's always an option.